Hey guys, it's Miss Lutz here. I hope that you guys are having a great week so far. So this week, as you probably know, we are celebrating Veterans Day. Veterans Day. And a lot of you all probably know what Veterans Day is. But Veterans Day is a day to celebrate and thank our veterans. A veteran is someone who has served the military in our country to help protect us and to give us freedom. So I want you to think, do you know someone in your family that is a veteran? I know that my dad, he is a veteran and he was in the Air Force for 10 years. And so we were able to travel to California and to Germany. But today what we're going to do is we are going to create an art project for Veterans Day. And what we are going to be making today is a monoprint. So I want you to think about, what do you think a monoprint is? So what do you think a monoprint is? So if we look at mono actually means one. And then if you think of print, you can think of like a machine that we have at school that prints off lots of paper, or you can think of a print as being a stamp. How many of you guys have used stamps before? I know I have whenever I was your all's age. But a monoprint is basically a stamp that can be used once. And I know that some of you guys are thinking, what is she talking about? Well, you're about to find out. So something that you will need is paper, markers, and foil or plastic bag. Anything that you have around your house that is either foil or plastic. So we're about to continue on with this. Okay guys, so what I did was I went on and laid my foil out. But what you're going to do is you are going to take your paper and you're going to take something like a marker or a Sharpie, if you're allowed to use those, or whatever, and you're going to kind of draw an L shape around the corners of your paper. And what that's going to do is that's going to let you know how big your paper is, so you know exactly where you need to color. And since it's Veterans Day and we're celebrating those who served our country, we are going to use our red and blue markers. So what you guys are going to do is you are going to quickly color a pattern or a design where you take up the entire foil space. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep it simple, and I'm going to do some stripes. And you guys can see that the marker kind of blots up, and that's okay. And then I'm going to go in here. Like so. And I am just going to keep going. And notice, again, I'm doing this pretty fast. And then I'm just going to kind of go back in the areas where I feel like I can add more ink. Okay, so now is the fun part. So you see that where I put those L's, I'm going to line up my paper on those L's, and I'm going to gently lay this down. Then I'm going to push as hard as I can, going all over the entire paper, okay? So you want to make sure that you get that ink up. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so after you do all that, you are going to lift your paper and you have something like this that looks like super, super cool. So it's like literally just printed on there. Now what you're going to do is you are going to get a black, and we are going to go on and draw designs all over. So let's see. I think what I want to do is I'm going to draw stars to kind of like represent our flag. And notice how I'm doing my stars. I can kind of draw it that way. You can do whatever shapes that you want. If you like hearts, you could do heart shapes. You could do whatever you wish, but something that kind of represents Veterans Day. And if this excess ink on here bothers you, you can get like a paper towel and clean it off, or a tissue. But you know that Miss Lutz does not mind mess. But maybe your parents at home do. So notice that I'm filling up the entire foil. Okay, so now you have your shape drawn, and remember we had our L's, so you're going to line this up again on your L's, and then we're going to do the same thing make sure you rub it all in. And then lift, and now you have your print. If you want to add more, you can, but that is your choice. So now you have your Veterans Day inspired monoprint. Anyway, I hope that you guys had fun with this project, and I hope that you all have a great day. Bye!